And right off the bat, we might get that aggression you were just talking about here on this A site.
Double duelist, again, the finally getting to see the international debut. Such a highly anticipated player, and of course he's going to be the tip of the spear, but he's flashed instantly. Melser does not see the gift that's in front of him. Once found, the second falls.
Everybody full blind for like 5 seconds there, it felt like. Thought the server lagged out.
Yeah. And what a gift to wake up to though, right? As soon as the screen comes back, you have 2 players served up on a platter. And an excellent start for KRÜ.
Toxin screen down.
And the right call for them as well. 2 players double facing right as that recall comes through from mindfreak. And they're ready for that to be a recall as well. It's perfect. Now all they got to do is hold off these players up in heaven because the spike is down.
65 HP on mindfreak, 66 on Daveeys, not much better off. Although that may have been enough to get a kill. The second, far more labored. KRÜ get the pistol.
As this A execute comes in, might be a free kill for them.
Oh, meanwhile, the rest of the site's happening, the hit's happening on site. You see it, NagZ got cleaned up. Caught unawares of the situation before him. A clean peek out from keznit though. He's got to get more, almost does, but it's just not enough.
This was an incredible round again from PRX, and from something specifically. And here we go, something going for a peek here against keznit. It's just Jiggles coming up. The dog timing is perfect, but they still don't know about this op in the toolkit from PRX.
You see the smoke start to go down, the stars. You see the flash over the top, and Jinggg electric on the entry, but keznit keeping him back.
And that's the second nade getting thrown out. Daveeys has to dodge. Jingg's entry movement there was really good, but the response from keznit better. Able to trade inside of sight. And now they have to reposition something onto trying to get an entry back onto the site. And yeah, he has to actually give up the op. So he can dash instead. He doesn't even have it though.
One of the joys of having a double duelist. So you can pivot to your second.
Look at this
But you're right, it's not fast. And you're right, KRÜ have taken so much space down ramps, and I don't think PRX are aware. The first one's a little bit sloppy, but the second comes through. KRÜ with 3, something left alone.
I got the spike.
Them KRÜ banner boys roll T. That's one on to PRX, so a few seconds left in a 1v3, something. This would be quite the welcome to the international stage. He can't pull it off this time.
And now something back with this op. It's actually Forsaken. They're gonna go for a fast A hit because of this. Something's gonna dash on, and that's why he's giving up the op.
Jinggg can double satchel with it too.
Perfect nade on Daveeys.
Drops a pop shot, just a warning to let him know what's in play. There it is, right into his face, and the shorty drops him. 73 HP, and he's going in for more. A second, perhaps a third! Something finds it! What a round from PRX. Fast from beginning to end. Prime Gaming Flawless comes through.
Double satchel coming in again here from Jinggg.
And that's what PRX does so well, and you're about to see it again. There's the satchel, there's the flash. Oh, he got a little too high.
Still a nice position.
Yeah, but he's not going to be able to get out with it the same way.
Yeah, but even just having that active is pressure. All the KRÜ players have fallen off.
Well, and I think the other thing, too, is something filling in on that space going with him. Adds an additional threat. Look at how far up they are on the side.
They have retake tools. Cosmic Divide's coming out. They're going to flood.
The plan has already gone down, though.
Oh!
keznit with the second on the nade. But you see the Seekers invested for them to try to take the space back. It's going to have to be Jinggg and Daveeys by themselves. Jinggg with 2, Daveeys in a 1v3. And once again, the possibility that they don't know. But now, position given away. Element of surprise lost. Those 2 mollies intended to cut off any approach. Daveeys from trying to find some space down low. He's dropped out onto Melser. Daveeys is going to have to get half. He's going to stick it. He's going to try to stick. No, he pulls off. And Daveeys with 3. PRX with 8 in the Red Bull clutch. And a 4-round lead for PRX. Now they're on the defensive side. This double duelist comp baller. You expect aggression. You expect
it's
pace.
coming, Doug. It's coming. Nade coming through something, and Forsaken are going to flash and just push this.
Are they waiting on contact, though? Are they waiting on info? No, they just want to go for it. And it seems like KRÜ are ready. They're aware. They've got a flash of their own. Something has fallen again. That nade is going to hurt, though. Forsaken still hasn't taken any damage. They even invested a gravity well.
And they might lose both pistols here. They're in a really bad... Forsaken's still facing here. It's crazy. I think knowing Klaus may be low, maybe an easy 2K, but Nothing done at all. How is he finding the timing to follow them here through spawn?
It's just outrageous.
It's lucky. They could just be right there.
Yeah.
Then he'd be dead. Instead, they're going to get a crazy... I mean, he has the lead on the fact that it's going towards B right now.
Yeah, they've got pings on the mini-maps. They know where they are. Oh, he's not jumping up with the frog. He wants to take the fight. I thought he was going to tuck.
Good from KRÜ to go back through mid there.
Yeah. Trying to clear that out. Daveeys, one of the final pieces remaining to get this round.
Oh, is this flash going to ping? Yes.
30 seconds left.
No, mindfreak is by himself. Klaus is weak. It's just a classic.
Spike planted.
Daveeys is the first to spot, and keznit is the one who gets the kill. A 3K on the round for him as KRÜ get another pistol.
Something.
Look at how far up he is. He's by himself. There's no help here. There's no flash. The dog spots him. He gets the first, trying to get the second, not able to do so.
A lot of damage done. That's going to get healed back up.
Blinded.
Something almost got extra value there. Instead, just goes 1 for 1, which isn't that great.
No, he was set up for a Reddit moment, though, wasn't he?
Still trading util here. Traded the dog away. And we're seeing, actually, with that info that Forsaken got on Daveeys being the guy being main, he's rotating all the way back towards A. And that might be the wrong call, but Jinggg up close with a shotgun. They might be really happy to have this position bolstered.
He's also got the nade. He's got the satchels. That's the first dead. He's swinging around looking for the second and finds it. The third falls too! Like dominoes at the legs, at the feet of Jinggg. They crumble.
Kick down the entire show. And winning the anti-bonus, winning this following round 2 is exactly how PRX clapped back despite those rough pistols that they've had.
No flash, nothing like that. And of course it's
Sure.
aggressive. Of course it's space taken, but Daveeys is here with the op. And you know it's trained on that tight angle. Do you face? Do you swing?
What's better, the 4.7K weapon or the...
Oh, the timing! It's so good, but he spots him!
I've got your trail.
I mean, that pinch is just so difficult.
You want to fight it?
Here they go. Spike is completely on the other side of the map. And there's no Omen to pick it up.
Oh.
What do you do? How do you decide to end this round? It's a 2v5. It should be easy. But with the amount of time that they're spending right now, it might be difficult.
Should be, and you see them concerned with cutting off the rotations in from spawn. You've got the Cosmic Divide back there. mindfreak makes his way through, so they've got it up to heaven. And Forsaken's timing, what?
That's great from Daveeys. Just
it's massive
knowing
from Daveeys.
exactly what the win condition is, getting that spike in, he holds the line.
Seems like
Forsaken probably actually knew what was coming. He
Spike planted.
was scratching his head why the spike hadn't been planted.
Yeah.
I think he might have realized that KRÜ wasn't ready to go into that A side yet.
still should be a decent amount of money for PRX, but the op stays alive. A 3K for Daveeys and a Prime Gaming flawless for KRÜ. Seekers come through as well. You see the flash over the top from Forsaken as the team like KRÜ want to test the waters mid. Daveeys will be there to greet. 2 are found. There's the showstopper, a third.
Spike down mid.
Spike down harmlessly on the ground, instantly scoop backed up, and guess what? It's going right into something, right into that judge. A possibility to end the round as he goes up top, not able to get the second. Daveeys left alone, a 1v2. Another clutch situation potential for KRÜ. He tries to control the spray, tries to control the crosshair, and he cannot. PRX on map point.
Blinded.
That flash,
The
that's a lot of
discipline
info.
box with all this group up towards A. And something with the deep line on B. They've got information right now. They've got damage too from Forsaken spamming.
I mean, even the pit mid, they know where the hit's coming. Uh-oh, that flash got a little silly up there by Forsaken. Doesn't find its mark, and Daveeys finds his out onto the site. The spike shortly closed. Forsaken, what a flick, what a snap. An attempt at the second, and it's prolonged, but it's found. Not able to find the third, a 3v3. Now the attack side pit dropped.
Yeah, great thing here, though, is PRX has immediately confirmed that all 3 players are within that pit based off the flank coming through.
keznit's the only one out there.
Should be a gun for something to pick up. No, he's just going to go with the shorty. Dude.
I mean, just so many warning shots, and there it is. There's the shorty, there's the kill found. Daveeys, what a quick turn. What a round for PRX. They take split 13-7.
And it's an incredibly decisive game from Something. On his first global match, his debut here at Champions. And the defensive wall that KRÜ is throwing out is really cool, but it's just completely circumvented here.
Whoa.
Through Street.
Daveeys feeling a little bit of the pressure right off the bat, has to take a step back. Oh, and look at this triple, this 4-player flank, but Daveeys there to greet it. Daveeys and mindfreak hold them back. They all fall. It's a perfect round for PRX to kick off this map.
And that's what I love about this.
All right, up found. They know what's before them now.
That A main control that we just saw with the Molly, the grab vault too, it's impossible to get through. There's even another nanoswarm thrown to layer on top of that.
Yeah, and the flash over the top to make sure they can't see a thing.
They're going for the reclear here, but this flash is going to be able to get Jinggg back in. And the rest of the cavalry is coming up as well.
Essentially throwing a pause on the round.
And look, Bogdan's Law in effect. They've swapped it to Daveeys, who's low HP. Something picks up the Spectre, and they're going to go for an A split. As a 5v3.
They have the Seekers online invested too, and they're going to flood their way out onto the site. There's surely no way that KRÜ can hold this back. There's just so much power.
They haven't had a chance at a bonus yet, but they've succeeded at converting. So these streaks that we've been so accustomed to throughout this series so far have started off, and they're going to start real hot here. PRX on this attack.
And this feels like the concern of the conversation we had on Split, right? Imagine had PRX won those two pistols.
Yeah, it would have been a blowout.
Yeah, and
maybe
given
13-4 or something like that.
Yeah, given how this is starting, you can't help but wonder. That looked real shaky.
That is shaky indeed. It's tough here for KRÜ. I mean, they come out of an LCQ run that we have, I mean, the world has never seen something like that.
mindfreak 1 point away from having his ult online, and PRX have drawn a line in the sand mid.
The Molly to clear the little cubby that people play in so much.
And the dog too to make sure, dude.
You could have got, if somebody was there, they could have gotten stunned in that Molly. To get followed up with by this push from Something. Avoiding the op completely here. And again, they don't really pivot that often.
There it is, NagZ with a good opener. On to Something. Jinggg taking a little bit of damage.
They're going to have to rely on the rest of the push here, and that's through a Viper wall, through an alarm bot.
But the Cosmic Divide should equal things out just a bit.
That might give room for Jinggg to lurk out too.
Yeah, I mean, he's so far up on it already.
Oh, this flash getting clear back all gives room for Jinggg to go for this.
He still has 2 flashes, so he can push this in if he wants to. But they're going to try to reaggress back hauls, and Jingg's there with 2. The flash on the 3rd. No one dare wait. mindfreak gets a second, and once again, it seems like KRÜ just fall.
mindfreak could get taken out here by keznit late.
He's got the op. Dash at the ready.
Oh, the jump spot with the smoke up right now.
Spot 1.
They're saving now.
No window found. Dash expires. And yeah, Forsaken falls, but the round is lost. Something with the op. Creeping his way forward and dashing right back. KRÜ have done well to take a step back on this and absorb some of that pressure, but that's going to hurt. We're going to see the first ult from Jinggg online, and my goodness, he never stopped moving. Fully holding W, fully getting a kill, and he's getting a chance to do it again. There it is, the shorty not finding it, but mindfreak does. Daveeys going to get the spike down. Backside not safe. Link not safe. Pearl not safe.
He's going for more, man. Jinggg just doesn't care.
Pure disrespect, and when you're fragging like this, when everything is vibing, I get it. 7 in a row now for PRX. Look at keznit, finding timing around the wall.
Still has his dash too, the flash to go up.
Remember that box, new addition to the map. He doesn't go up on it off the flash. I thought he would. Jingg's the first up, he's tucked. But Something was aware, it doesn't matter. The Reckoning causing problems, throwing the attack into disarray. But that's where PRX are comfortable. They don't mind it at all. Look at how far up Jinggg is already. Klaus waiting on the other side, unaware, lands the shots anyway.
Advantage finally for KRÜ.
30 seconds left.
For the first time all map. Can PRX add another win to their repertoire? Yeah, you win when you're a big, and you win when you're down 1. Forsaken falling 2. mindfreak filling in on the space that was left. Klaus.
Lockdown just solidifies the round though. Yeah, it's over.
1 enemy remaining.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. You see the setup that we saw last time. You see the dog, the hot hands, and the nano behind it to make sure Link is theirs. Poises him quite nicely for a B split.
And the fact that we've seen this like 3 times so far.
Yeah.
Indicates to me that they want to switch it up, but I'm seeing the exact same split coming through.
It's the same hit. It's the exact same hit, even with the Cosmic Divide. That high tide should provide a little bit, but the both duelists can just disrespect it and push out and look at something. Fully pushing forward. Another kill found.
This is playing out exactly the way that the last round went too, where they had that Cosmic Divide, the same exact split.
Blades
keznit on the flank.
Blades for keznit. A 1v2, a winnable one.
Oh.
Not able to land the shots on the first. Blades not online, but that op's gonna connect.
He has one more.
He's got 1 blade and the op! keznit with the shot to inject some life into the Latin American representatives.
And he was instantly up on his feet for that one. That looked like CNET's clutch from before, but full blind at the same time. What is this?
The first a gift. The second was a gift too, man.
Watch the pop off here too. Instantly up on his feet.
See that setup once again. The op shot from keznit not landing. But that one does. Jinggg just a little ahead. A little bold, a little confident perhaps. Look at how invested KRÜ are into holding A.
They didn't see something. They didn't check it. They didn't check it. Oh no.
No, it's a disaster. It's a disaster, but NagZ's able to stop it. Land the shots. And my goodness, I didn't think I'd say this, but KRÜ have somehow stabilized this in the tail end of the first half.
They might have just gotten ignited here. Could it be 4 in a row? Or could it be Daveeys with the 1v4? He's got a free B site to go for this plant, looking for an extra pick before going for it though. Which makes it even more difficult for him.
Oh, he tucks up ahead of the alarm bot.
All KRÜ have to do is wait now and just go for the swing together, all flood at the same time.
Yeah, because there's, yeah, okay. keznit cleans it up, KRÜ gets a 4 again, managing to stabilize. And they've got a lot to deal with too, not just that high tide that you see, but it's been set up for the Viper wall to cause problems too, and they're scaling up. Look at how far up keznit is now. And there's a flash on the other side. He tucks, no idea. Something 29 HP, and now presence found, but keznit's given up on it. They're not concerned with him at all anymore. They need to turn attention to the fight that's happening on the site. Fortunately for them, Melser and NagZ are able to keep them back. Something and Daveeys have to do this on their own. It's going to require a little bit of help. Something in the 1v3. NagZ cleans him up. Another pistol. 3 of 4 in favor of KRÜ. No Daveeys for flash, or no flash for Daveeys currently. That's going to leave things back a little bit further. Daveeys should have a chance to make a real nice play here, but the Reckoning is going to cause problems. Zolt used, keznit disposes of it. He's trying to find another. Oh, Forsaken with the Odin!
What is going on?
Where was that from?
Just deep down flowers.
Oh, it's a disaster once more. And a Prime Gaming flawless once more for PRX. It's going to be a try towards B into the teeth of this Killjoy defense that Forsaken has set up.
Yeah, it doesn't have the Odin anymore. So it has to play a little bit more considerate. And they're walking back. How did they get through it?
Yeah.
And they've contacted their way up. Forsaken though, oof, that knife, he's flashed, he's swung on, he's got to get away and he can't.
How did they get through the alarm bot there? Was there a cove or something on top of it?
Oh, I think they may have just barely slipped by it. But you're right, it's still up. Forsaken's now down though. So it's not gonna matter. You see the dog trying to clear some space. Something coming through with the op, and Jinggg not far behind him. First shot rattled, nothing found the cove, and it's just a dry peek on the outside of it. I mean, you see firsthand the disrespect he shows in the face of utility, but he cannot disrespect Daveeys like that. KRÜ refusing to go away. Baby was talking about it on the desk. You want to fight fire with fire. Them knowing that he's just 1 point away from the ult and not taking the fight. Holy smokes, something, what? Yeah? You just tired of the game? You want to finish this off?
Dude, that's such a high-level play right there from something. The dog spots Jinggg. They see the reposition. They think that push is going to come through Art instead, and something is perfectly timed to push into A main, where they completely don't expect a second duelist.
And just to do it so boldly and so confidently by himself. And he's going to find more with the blades, not able to get the third, but so much damage already done. Melser on the repeat, NagZ dipping his way back in, but there's the ult, there's the flash, nothing found. Very good, very well handled by Melser. Can he keep them in this by himself? NagZ in a 1v3, and he's so far out, he's so wide. Cannot control the spray, cannot control the situation. PRX series point. Daveeys there, tucked behind him.
Oh,
He's gonna get pushed off that angle. The turret spots a little, and you see both initiators with flashes at the ready.
That's crazy too, because that's usually a cue that they're going to play up close and try to punish you as you fall off of that molly position. Instead, neither player peeks, which, yep, exactly. They're trying to bait him in when they think he's not there, and all of a sudden things are falling apart. But their backside, never mind.
Quickly, backside's not going to matter. Klaus keeps one down. Seekers used and spike planted. A 2v4 just to stay alive. Something waiting this out. Oh, and now going forward, he's got, oof, I thought he was going to go.
Spot him up close though, he's going for info.
He has no idea. He drops him, but Klaus is left alone. I mean, this from PRX is just too much to handle. We saw it on Split, we'll see it here on Pearl. An inevitability, Klaus falls, PRX take down another.
And they look absolutely poised to put themselves in contention to challenge Fnatic in this tournament.